What's going on, y'all? I am back again, okay? Because it was a two episode, 2 hour premiere of Black Ink Crew. This is the second hour. This is the second episode, season 5, episode 2, Teddy's Playhouse. All right, so we start this episode off with Sky on the floor doing pelvic thrusts, okay? She said, baby, this is to tighten up her vagina because she is trying to get a designer pussy. I said, girl, what? Sky kept it all the way real. She said her vagina looked like goddamn trash, bitch. Okay, looked like dog's jaws flapping in the goddamn wind. I said, bitch, what was you doing that your vagina look all like that? You know, Sky, you just kind of made me go, the fuck? But you was real with it. Okay, she wanted Amber Rose vagina. And you know, we done seen Amber Rose vagina. Amber Rose, she got a nice vagina. She really do. Okay? She was like, you know, Teddy, get your ass down here. You can do this shit too, because it'll help with your heart and all this shit. And I was like, here y'all go. He get down on the floor, and at that very moment, who comes in? Oh shit. Okay, now see, oh shit said he was gonna go to rehab. They haven't seen him in 4 months. He comes in with a new chick. And I was like, okay. He do, I will admit, he do look like he got himself somewhat together. I'm not going to say 100% together because as I saw throughout this episode, he is trying, but he is still on that bullshit. All right? When a person feel as though we'll get there. So he looking around, and y'all know 113th is like the party shop. 125th is for like Caesar's high clientele, high end clientele and shit like that. And so there is a clear distinction. And um oh shit is seeing everything that's going on, and he introduces Nikki to the girls, to everybody, and we find out that oh shit been gone for 4 months. But he didn't really go to rehab. Okay. He met Nikki out in California. He was tattooing out in California in San Francisco. And I said, really? So you felt that you didn't need to go to rehab. You just needed to get away from it all. And I'm just sitting here like, okay. You know, whatever floats your boats, whatever works and all that shit. I'm looking at Nikki, and I can already tell that Nikki is going to be an issue. All right. Nikki has some type of hold on oh shit that from the outside and from her actions a little bit, if you don't know nothing about certain stuff, it looks like it's healthy. But from what I'm looking at, and you look a little bit deeper, something about Nikki, I'm just not vibing with right about now. Okay. She is like, she got him by the balls. Okay. And out of all the women that he has been with, never been this easy to get him to control him the way that she's about to do. I can just see it right now. Moving on from that, he wants to work at 125th. He don't want to be down at 113th. Mostly because Nikki don't want his ass down there. And because, you know, for his sobriety and all that shit. And I understand that. Okay. I will say that oh shit was taking the steps trying to, you know, control his sobriety and not be involved in the elements that's gonna make him backslide. All right. So he goes down to 125th, and he finally sees Caesar. Caesar is like, yo, where you been at all this time? He was like, girl, I've been out in San Francisco. I really didn't go to rehab because I didn't feel like I need rehab. I know what I needed and all that shit. I said, you are not putting up the best defense of yourself to try to get a job working with this man. Um, it's just not adding up. He was sucking up. He was like, yeah, you did good. You did good. I mean, it's cool to see that you put your mind to something, you did it. But I'm trying to work and be a part of this shit too. So he just keeps saying this stupid shit like, I'm not, I just wasn't here for it. I said, you just, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. What did he say? I didn't really need rehab. I just needed a peace of mind. I'm trying to get stability so that my life can be stable. I can be this and I can do this for Nikki and all this shit. My relationship with Nikki and this. And at one time in that he was talking, he didn't mention his kids. And I said, I don't like where this is going. But Caesar said, you know what? You pulled this thing multiple times, okay? You say you clean, you're going to get help. and then you backslide, okay? And then I have to keep giving you chances after chances after chances. And after that big blow up that happened last season, he's tired of it. But he's not just gonna leave him out in the cold like that. What he's gonna do is give him a hold on one second. Anyway, dumb bitches on here always trying it. But okay, okay. Moving on from that. He not gonna leave him on the cold. He said, you know what? I can't give you a spot here right now, but what I can do is start you back off at 113, and I want you to start off again. Um, Prove to me that you can, kick it down there, keep your sobriety and all that shit, and then I will see if I can put you back up in 125th up here. Okay, it's a test, and I honestly feel as though Caesar is doing it right because I feel as though giving him a spot at 125th would be too easy. And I say that because, oh shit been through his stuff. And when you've been an addict, you're not supposed to, you're supposed to resist temptations. Once an addict, always an addict. And this is how my mind is going through it because everybody is not, the world is not going to cater to the fact that you are living this sober lifestyle. Just because you are here does not mean that the world stops. That does not mean people are going to stop and change what they do around you. And these people that's on this show, they not going to do that shit. So it's like, let's see, can you resist temptation? Okay, whether it's coming from people that you know, coming from strangers. I mean, you could have went somewhere else. Hell, you could even went to San Francisco and got fucked up. Still, we still don't know the 100% truth about that. All right, I understand he was scared to tell Nikki because they live in. Nikki's stupid. Nikki's stupid as hell, and I'm gonna tell you how stupid she is. Nikki came from California to New York with oh shit, as he said, to, because he had his kids to be closer to his kids. And then he did all this to stay in a cramped apartment that they are sharing with two other people. He said she gave all this up just to be with him and to, keep him on the right track. No, baby, she gave all that up because she knew that you was on TV and to get her some camera shine. That's all the fuck it was, okay? You can't tell me no fucking different, bitch. I love you, but I don't love you enough to do some shit like this, to come to a place where neither one of us have a job. I'm the type of bitch that needs security before I go anywhere, okay? And you don't get that, all right? And I was just like, whatever. But, you know, she didn't want him to be down there. Didn't you tell Caesar this and tell Caesar that? But yeah, but we can go there and we can see and show you that everything's gonna be cool or whatever. And I feel like it's something that he needs to see if he really, really is on the right path. If he not, if he gonna stumble, or if he gonna, continue to go on. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. Melody, she has her baby, 7 pounds, 10 ounces, baby boy Kai, all that stuff. She telling them, hey, look at the umbilical cord, girl. I done ate the placenta. They like, ugh, that's nasty. And I said, it might sound nasty, but it's a lot of nutrients and all this stuff that goes into that's healthy actually for you. I had to look that shit up because you won't get me to eat it, but it actually is. A lot of nutrients and stuff for the body that's good. It's in the placenta, and a lot of people eat the placenta like they literally eat it. People order the shit to eat it. Okay, people are weird, but it's actually healthy to a certain extent. Moving on from that, Ted still don't understand why she mad at him. Maybe it's pregnancy brain. Cause bitch, you fucked up. Okay, you fucked up. Melody actually, before she had her baby, she had a client come in, and which was a Caucasian model. Okay, as Scott said, I mean, we need Melody down here because she brings in the diversity. Okay, she does. She brings in the money because she the only one I really see doing some stuff. Her clients is like a range of a lot of different types, okay? And she do what she do. Earlier than that, Duchess was at the store with Kitty. trying to find a gift for Melody so that, Melody won't get into her mind that she want to quit because of the shit that Ted said and all this shit. And it's whatever. I don't give a shit about that. So what wound up happening? Ted took Caesar office, made it into a boom boom room, a fuck room. And I said, so you just trying to make this place into a bigger whole house than it is. I was just like, okay, whatever, Ted. Typical. And this is why people look at you like, why the fuck are you here and how are you managing something? You went from literally the couch to being a manager, and you really have not done nothing but brought in a couple of tattoo artists, which is okay, but you just showing your immature side, and this is why people can't take the shop serious. Okay, and we're gonna get to that in a second. Um Donna comes over to Sky House trying to see if she can stay because, she said she can't stay at Max's place because everything, it reminds her of Max and, when they used to fuck and all this shit. And then the times where he used to beat her ass. She said this motherfucker would literally be whooping the shit out of her. She would have to miss days out of work because her face would be so fucked up and still be there. And I said, you know what? Even though I don't have sympathy for Donna, I can have a little compassion because this is a situation that a lot of people go through, men and women, with domestic violence. And, we can say, well, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why do you say and put up with it? It's a mental thing. It's a brainwashing thing. It's I'm a mentally fuck you up and make you believe that if you stay here, if you leave me, ain't nobody else gonna want you. What the fuck else you gonna do? And all this shit, you need me, okay? I'm gonna whoop your ass, but you still need me. I still love you, but I'm gonna whoop your ass. They try to make you equate that with love and all that stuff. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm not gonna judge people that's in domestic violence relationship because it's frequent, unfortunately, and it's a sad thing. And each situation is different for each person. Okay, some people, once you get hit that one time, it's over and done with. I'm out. Other people, because of the shit that they grew up around or whatever is going on in their life, they can't. They don't have that willpower to just up and leave at that moment. It takes a few times. Okay, and sometimes it just ends in death and that's the unfortunate part. But at least Donna, it took this nigga to go to jail for you to get out of that situation. But at least you out of it, okay? She need a job. She can't get no job at Black Ink, okay? Scott even tried to ask, can you hire Donna? Ted said, hell no, she's not a tattoo artist. But what Ted did do, Ted hired this other girl named Tiffany who came trying to, get a job when Duchess was there. But Duchess shut her down and was like, nah, girl, you can't get up in here. And you saw how it was when Caesar said, unfortunately at this time. And then Duchess was, with that grin like, ha, I got my way type of shit. So they went on ahead and hired her anyway, okay? And, at first, she comes in, she's full-blooded Puerto Rican. Her name is Tiffany. We see her story about tattooing and how she got involved in it. Fine. She had a little client, but probably before that, she was like, you know what? It's better than the last time I came here. Scott was like, bitch, what? What happened? She was like, you know what? Last time I was here, it was this disrespectful ass bitch that was here. Who you talking about? That bitch named Duchess. And I said, bitch. We all know. But Scott was in her feelings at the time because I'm going to assume that Scott and Dutch is still kind of cool at this moment because I truly don't believe they are now because Sky's always hanging out with Caesar right now. And y'all know Caesar and Duchess broke up. Anyway, moving on from that. When she goes to go do her tattoo, she was like, that bitch a slut. I could see it all in her eyes. I said it take one slut to know a slut, bitch. Let's not forget, Sky, you was introduced to us as a mixie. Queen of the mixies, okay? And the mixies was the hoes that fucked everybody in the crew. Let's not go there, Sky. But hey, Sky owns her shit, so I mean, I guess it takes one to know one. But Sky takes upon herself to go down to Caesar at 125th, loud as hell. All right. At first, her and Kitty was kind of cool, but Kitty was giving a side eye because she was loud, she was this, and some of the tattoo artists was giving a side eye too. But after that, she was trying to tell Caesar, I need a raise. I want to be co-manager. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to Teddy about this. Why do we need to talk to Teddy about this? He can't even do shit right. What you talking about? He hired this girl that was mad disrespectful, doing all this other shit, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so we get back to the shop. Teddy is throwing a party. All right. I don't care about anything else that happens in betwixt this. Teddy was throwing a party. Now this this party kind of fucked up a lot of shit because oh shit was bringing his girlfriend down there to see that the environment is cool, that everything's gonna be cool. But he fucked around and brought her down there on a day where they are having this big ass party because now he's telling them that hey, we opening up this shop, we are finally an all girl tattoo shop, all this shit. Fine, they got liquor flowing, they partying, everything. I said that's all they do. That's all they fucking do. All right. So after that, Nikki looking like, what the fuck is this? He said, can we go somewhere else, private, whatever? They're going to the boom boom room. What is this? I mean, this swing has fur. I know it's not for kids. I mean, you didn't see this before? I said, girl, calm down. They're grown people, so, just calm down. After that, Tiffany is there. Young Bay is there with the Hennessy. Hennessy's is the nigga drink of choice, okay? I haven't met a nigga yet who don't like Hennessy. I don't really care for it, but hey, do you. Um, all of a sudden, here comes Miss Kitty and some other chick. And she was looking like, oh, what the fuck is this? I was like, who is you? I'm representing Caesar. I coming down here to see, how the shop is. And I didn't heard some things about this shop. Well, I was like, what happened? What you heard? That is raggedy? Y'all raggedy? I said, bitch. Decorum. I don't even know why I even look for decorum and, professionalism and shit like that on this show. So I'm just going to stop saying it for the time being because it's not there. And for her to be this so-called socialite wannabe and coming from a certain type of world where you should have, decorum about you, that was not the right thing to say. You do not come into something that's not yours, that's not your place of employment, and you just offend and disrespect everybody that's there. You don't do that shit. Tiffany was like, bitch, what the fuck you trying to say? And was like, I said what I said. It's raggedy. Okay, bitch. And who the fuck are you? I'm representing Caesar. Okay, so that's how you think Caesar would come down here acting towards his employee, calling us raggedy and doing all this shit. This is your first time here. You don't do no shit like that. Next thing you know, somebody said don't get your ass fucked up or something like that. I don't know what popped it off, but Kitty was just on the roll. And then Tiffany finished that shit. And I feel as though Tiffany had every fucking right because Kitty at one point was, directing a lot of stuff towards her because Tiffany, it wasn't that she was trying to stand up for the shop. She is part of this shop. So therefore, you're individually calling everybody raggedy. I'm not finna sit here and let you call me no shit that I know I'm not. Okay, just because they partying or whatever, they can be partying doing all that shit. That don't mean that that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here on my phone just being here so I can get paid, bitch. You just don't know. Okay, so you're not finna disrespect me. And I'm not gonna just sit here and take it. I'm gonna speak the fuck up. And that's what Tiffany did. Okay, and Kitty needed to be put in her motherfucking place, bitch. Okay, you are not above anybody else in this shop because you are a fucking receptionist, all right? They are actually doing real work. All you're doing is running errands and answering phones, bitch, okay? That's what you're doing. You downgraded yourself to that, okay? They got something that they can elevate themselves to and go on and open up their own shit. What you finna do? Open up a receptionist call center for socialites? No, I don't think so, bitch, okay? You was wrong for that. You was wrong for that, and I hope your ass black, okay? Anyway, moving on from that, that's basically what happened on the second episode of Black Ink Crew. I think the season is going to be lit. I'm going to be all here for it. I really do feel like oh shit is still on that shit. Oh, as Nikki say, it's not oh shit anymore. It's Richard. They was like, who the fuck is Richard? Richard Duncan. I said, bitch. He sound like, was that his name on Class Act? I know the last name was Duncan, or was it Duncan? Bitch, y'all tell me in the comments. I'll see y'all later. Peace.